Hey everyone, welcome to the test server, the Russian Armored Warfare test server, of course. Client language English, of course. And we got some new premium vehicles, as you can see. The Assaulter got scaled down to a tier 7 because it was just way too weak for tier 8. Armor still steel, only 50 all around, except the back of a turret with 40mm, so meter autocannon and rest on peace. Ammunition 100mm, really quick firing gun, 545 reload, 325 aim time, which is a lot for a TD, and also 0.12 of accuracy, so also not the most accurate gun. But with 518 damage, with 450mm of penetration, which is pretty darn good. Really quick, 81 kilometers per hour. Sure, it's a wheeled vehicle. Not so good camera ratings of 0.2, but it's okay. And you have 4 people plus the commander, so you can actually get a lot of crew perks, and this is always really good. And yeah, you also have heat ammunition shaped charge, so with only 395mm, but hey, it's something. And when you're able to penetrate, you deal 648 damage, which is a lot on tier 7. Yeah, 5,500 gold, the base price for gold vehicles. But remember guys, we're on a test server, everything is subject to change. It's only a preview. Talking about preview, having a look at the dealers, and you can't see any of the new gold vehicles, so we have actually no information right now where to get them, but I guess they will put into the trees like the Assaulter. But let's move on to the M62000. This is quite a funny vehicle, I would say, and I did not put the camo on it, it's already by default on it. And it's even blacked out, so you can't change the camo. It's the same for all the other ones, so it's kind of a special vehicle. But yeah, we'll see. We have the basic crew of 3 people plus commander. Retrofits, we have 1 universal defensive and 1 firepower. The Assaulter has 4 at all, one universal, 1 firepower, 1 mobility and 1 technology, so the Assaulter has 1 retrofit slot more here. But hey, we're main battle tank, we're used to not having this much retrofits. Yeah, gun 120mm with 407 damage at 440 per penetration. Rate of fire 7.18 rounds per minute, that is 8.36 seconds of reload time. Default, so you will get those down with a higher crew and retrofits and this stuff if you want to, but base reload 8.36, which is quite some time. And you have also 3 seconds of aim time. The Assaulter, the TD, aims even longer and it has 3.25. But yeah, it's quite funny looking, and the reason for it is we have the M60 hull and an Abrams light turret, which makes the armor really crazy kinda. Remember, we're on tier 7. It's a tier 7 premium vehicle, which should cost 5,500 gold. We have 193mm of armor, if you even want to call it armor, in the front. So yep, we have absolutely no armor down here. So you really want to hide this, basically this part of your vehicle. Completely hide it. A tier 8 autocannon like the Warrior may penetrate your frontal hull, so beware of this. And that's because it's only normal steel. The turret is pretty strong. We have 636mm in the front and even 496 in the side. So we have 440 millimeters of penetration, and we can't even penetrate the side of a turret, of our own turret. And this is actually pretty good. It's a lot of armor. But yeah, as already said, your hull has no armor whatsoever. And even with shape charges, the turret goes up to 1107 millimeters. The hull is normal steel, so it stays on 193. So when you're going on against one of these, load heat, shoot at the front, and tear apart its 2290 HP real quick. Seriously. Its gun is pretty decent, 120 millimeter. It's great with heat ammunition, and also 387 millimeters of penetration, which is okay. But yeah, the armor is just not there in the hull. Camo rating also nothing. Mobility is kinda okay, 52 kilometers an hour. 7.84 seconds to reach 32, which is forever, kinda. And the gun depression is also kinda funny. -10 and 0, so when you're on the back, you have 0 gun depression. But in the front, -10 is awesome. That's also something you don't have here. -4 on assault, or -10 in the back is okay, but -10 in the front is great. Merkava, we already know this one, so let's go on to the XM1 FSED. This one has only the 105mm gun, so less damage and penetration. 409 for a tier 8. No, wait, sorry, we're not at tier 8 nitro. Wow, no, stop it. Tier 7, we're still fine. So 409 damage with 381 millimeters of penetration. Not a lot of penetration. 0.11 accuracy, so pretty accurate gun. It's okay. Aim time of 2.9 and reload of 8 seconds. But 8 seconds for 105mm is, wow, this is just way too long, in my opinion. With 3 crew members, you also get HE ammunition with this gun, but who cares about HE? The heat ammunition is down to only 336 millimeters of penetration, so wow, this is basically nothing. But your damage goes up to 511 in case you might penetrate something. But yeah, where does it shine? 2 retrofit slots, universal, 1 defense. Okay, but its armor is pretty nice. We have composite in the hull and the turret, or the turret and the hull, compared to the M62,000. And we have, oh sorry about it, 388 in the turret with pretty decent angles, and 403 in the hull. So also the angles are pretty nice with the 403, but with our 440 millimeters of penetration, we might punch through your front. So not the best armor in the front. It's decent, but absolutely not the best. But since it's composite, you're basically fine from shape charges, because you have 702 in the hull, 675 in the turret, so I don't see a lot of shape charges punching through your front, expect your weak spot here. But yeah, 72 kilometers per hour, 7.15 from stand to 32, so it's also not really fast, but at least it can go faster than the 2000. Yeah, not much to say about it, but it looks fine. Again, default camo on it, the America camo, kinda. So yeah, that's the last tier 7 from the new ones, and now we actually head up to the tier 8s. With the MX-10, RCR. It's a tank destroyer, and it looks quite funny. So we have kinda the flag here, some symbols on it. I don't actually know what they mean, but hey, I don't care. Armor is again basically not there. It's military aluminium, so 0.9 multiplier. We have 126 in the front. Yeah, so a lot of lower tier autoguns will just destroy you even frontally. But you shine on something else than armor, because you're a tank destroyer. Your gun is 105mm with 554 damage per round and 544mm of penetration, and this is quite decent. We have 0.09 accuracy on the gun, which is awesome, so you can really pinpoint or lower your accuracy spread to really, I guess 0.01 should be possible. So yeah, you can really pinpoint your shots. Aim time of only 2.9 and a reload of 5.82, so wow, you will be a real threat to the enemies with this gun. You also get the useless HE and shape charge with 693 damage per round. This is insane, because you still have 479mm of penetration. Against tier 8s, these 479 are probably not the best, but with your super accurate gun you can really pinpoint these shots right in the weak spots. So awesome here. Really like this gun performance, and that's what a TD is all about. Not all about, but it's yeah, the most important part of it. You're pretty quick, 86.4 and 5.78 seconds from stand to 32. Again, wheeled vehicle, you have to be quick. Gun impression of -8 is decent. You even got 4 retrofit slots, 1 universal, 1 defense, 1 firepower and 1 technology. That's also quite nice to have. And yeah, 9,000 gold for this one, in case you can actually buy it for gold, what I don't know yet. But yeah, that's the AMX-10 RCR. And we have one left, the Challenger 1 Falcon. I guess Falcon, and it has a quite funny shaped turret, if you know what I mean. Sorry. So yeah, it's a Challenger base, so it's kind of defense. We have only 2 people of crew plus the commander, so yeah, you will really ask yourself what perks you want to get. But I'm pretty sure it's a automatic turret, so less damage when you penetrate it. I think, I don't know, but I think, because you only have just 2 people in here. And yeah, defense, 1 universal, 2 def, 1 one technology slot. But the armor is quite nice. We have against AP, we have against composite, but against AP we have 550mm in the front, which is actually really nice, and 589 in the turret, in case someone would actually try to shoot it. This is really flat, so when you get it from the front, the turret, you can still shoot here. But as I mentioned, I think it's an automatic turret, so less damage when you penetrate it. And the front, I guess, here is the basic weak spot of it. But even the side armor is pretty decent. We have 426 in the side. So when you're shooting here, you will actually have a problem going through. The gun is quite nice. That's 120mm, 515 damage per round, 540mm of penetration, 0.13 accuracy, which is, yeah, really bad, but it's still okay. 3.2 seconds aim time is a long time. and also a reload of 7.79 is quite some time to wait on. But overall, I think this is again, yeah, a typical challenger. It has a lot of defense. Its base HP is 2,700 compared to 1,745 on the TD. So yeah, armor is quite nice. The gun is really nice. You also have the heat ammunition with 658. No, oh yeah, sure. 658 of damage and 443 millimeters of penetration. So you could, in theory, penetrate the side of this vehicle. Not, because we only have 443, but yeah, since it's composite armor, we have 743 against shape charge in the side. But yeah, it's quite some penetration. 443 against weak spots is always a nice thing. But I guess mostly you will use the AP ammunition. But yeah, that's it. That's the preview of the new premium vehicles. As I mentioned, I don't know how we will get them. I don't know if something will be changed on it. Oh, I even got disconnected right now. What a perfect timing. So yeah, then I will end this here. I will try to find matches with each of these vehicles to bring a video of every vehicle in a gameplay to you. And yeah, we'll see if I'm able to reconnect. Best way to stay tuned is to subscribe, sure. But you don't have if you don't want to. I will still try to make these videos happen and upload them, and you will find them, I'm sure. As I mentioned, easiest way when you subscribe. And yeah, since I guess I can't make more switches right now, I will really end it with you here. Thank you for watching, and I see you soon.